Yes, it is absolutely worth your time. There you go. There's your answer. It is worth your time, even though the launch was not that great. And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. There's a lot of stuff in this game that will make up for this rocky launch. It is freaking floating, ladies and gentlemen. The sword is freaking floating. It really begged the question, is this game polished? And to answer that question really quickly, no, the game is definitely far from being polished. But, ladies and gentlemen, look past those things, I believe this game is absolutely worth your time. The game is stunning, and it does not take up an abysmal amount of space. I am talking to you, Uber. You somehow took 50 gigabytes of space up on my phone. Yeah, I thought the game would not be that heavy, but it actually is. For the fact that the game, they look similar graphically. Actually, I'm not quite sure. I've not played Uber on PC, so I can't say much, but the game looks pretty good. For the amount of freaking compression this game has, it looks good. So I cannot complain at all about the storage space being 20 gigabytes and the download on PC being 20 gigabytes as well. I find that actually pretty refreshing in the world of games. The freaking game takes up 80 to 120 gigabytes. That is greedy. That is greedy. That is absolute greediness. That is greediness defined. Because what do you mean you're taking up 120 gigabytes of storage on my PC? That is just absolutely nuts. So I find it really nice that the devs actually did not put a shit ton of bloat in this game. That is one good thing. They did not put bloat in this game. One thing that counts as bloat too is something you've probably heard a lot, and it's them getting rid of the gacha system, which is probably the reason why they managed to crack above 10 million pre-registers, simply because they're being unique. If this game actually performs well, we could see a big change in the industry of games. You know what I'm saying? Games would actually shift away from gacha, which would be refreshing. No longer does a game have to feel like a chore trying to save up resources to pull for a character. Nah. You actually could earn every single character for free by yourself if you played the game enough. Yeah, the game actually nails the sense of being unique by combining aspects from other existing games like Warframe. Yeah, and even Fish from Roblox. Yes, Fish. Roblox Fish. Because there's a fishing mode in this game. Yeah, you can fish in a gacha game. You heard me right, ladies and gentlemen. You can fish in a gacha game. Which is another thing I want to add. This game is unique as shit. I can't even lie. This game is unique. The art style, the characters, they're unique. They're their own kind. And I like it. I respect the game for that. The game also has some puzzles which, they're solvable. I struggle with them sometimes simply because, sometimes you have to just get lucky to first try them. Sometimes you just gotta wait 20 seconds more, and struggle 20 seconds more on your puzzles because they're yeah, not ideal at the start, but yeah, that makes it pretty unique. The game doesn't hand you things over at some point. The bosses as well. You should probably invest in leveling up your characters, or else you're gonna be spending 40 minutes trying to beat a boss. If you're trying your best, you're gonna spend 40 or 30 minutes trying to beat a boss with an underleveled character. So yeah, if you're skilled at the game, because this game actually takes skill, level up your character. It's gonna make things so much easier. And yeah, it is grind intensive, but it does not feel like a chore. The game is beautiful enough, and how do I put it, simple enough to not make grinding for a character feel like a chore. It feels more like, working hard for something you want to get. It does not feel like a chore. It does not feel like doing your dailies in a gacha game so that you can pull for a banner that you want, because you've been pulling absolute dog shit and the character that you've wanted is about to go out of the rotation. You can't get it again. Another thing is, dude, the movement system in this game is unique. Again, in quotations. I have to use quotations a lot because while the game is unique, it isn't original. Okay, the game clearly is just anime Warframe, but it is a good anime Warframe. But yeah, there's another aspect of the game that I want to talk about. depending on your view, it can be a turn off to something funny. But I also noticed that the dialogue is so freaking British.
One eye! In such a hurry to visit the security bureau for tea, eh?
Every character speaks in Queen's English if you have English dialogue, which is insane to me. But I mean, you can see it as making the game unique. The game has freaking British dialogue. It is a British game. It is a game made for geezers. You can see it that way, I guess.
And I, by circumstance and chance, happen to know of its whereabouts. I'm willing to concede this to you.
Now we're talking.
That would be my end of the deal. All I ask in return is your word. Let me and my people walk out alive.
What a noble commander. All right. Tell me where the catalyst is. Right here, right now. No stalling, no tricks. You don't have leverage.
Fine.
Oh, thanks. As for now, I just need one last thing. Remember, Ava? Never trust a pragmatist.